Now back to our weather forecast on this Saturday morning. We're talking sunshine today, at least a little bit of it, so I'm loving that.
Yes. Some sunshine, some cool temperatures, and then tomorrow we've got a different S word in store. We're talking snow chances. So let's talk about your headlines. What can you expect over the next 24 and 48 hours? First, again, that sunshine. We're also not going to have a huge change in temperatures. We're adding a degree or two here or there from what we saw yesterday, but still going to be feeling pretty chilly out there. But also, I do want to note it's not bad compared to where we average are, in January with some colder snaps. 40s going to feel pretty good. We do have those showers on the way for your Sunday. Might see a little bit of snow. Might see a little bit of rain. We'll get to that here in a second, but first let's start out with what you've got out the door right now. Columbus waking up to 31 degrees here. Not too bad. Most areas are around the 30s, and if we're not just above them, we're just below them. Down to 20 degrees in Bucyrus, 30 in Marysville, 28 in Urbana, 28 in London, 30 in Lancaster, 25 in Logan, and 30 degrees in McConnellsville. So you'll need a heavier jacket this morning as you're heading out the door, but through the afternoon, not too bad. You'll be able to shed the heavier layers and just keep a couple of those light ones around. Of course, we're going to see that sunshine. We've got a few clouds still around the area. Columbus, mostly cloudy to partly cloudy for now, but that will be changing. We've got clear skies in Indianapolis right now. This is some high pressure that's going to move in, clear out those skies, and keep us sunny through the afternoon. Now, normally when we talk about sunshine, we do see those big changes in temperature, especially when we're going to be mostly sunny, kind of like what we've got today, because we do start off with those clearing skies by 7 a.m., already looking a lot better than we are right now. But even with that mostly sunny skies through the afternoon, highs only climb to the 40s for a few spots. So by mid-afternoon, 12 o'clock, we're in the mid-30s for most. A few areas slowly climbing back to the upper 30s. We do add a few more degrees onto those temperatures by 4 to 5 o'clock today, with highs in the 40s to the south and highs in the 30s to the north. So still a little chilly. Tomorrow is going to be very similar. We do have temperatures falling back to the 20s and 30s to the overnight and into early on your Sunday. We start off clear with clouds rolling in by early Sunday morning, and then we also start to talk about a few chances for snow. So because we're starting off cold, we will see the initial wave of this system roll in as some spotty snow showers, and then we transition to a bit of a mix later on. But the thing to note with this is we're really not getting hit by this system. We're getting just barely brushed by it as it moves down to our south. It's already developed throughout today. It's going to be slowly moving in. Tonight, it brings in those clouds. We start to see some spotty snow showers possible by 9 a.m. in the morning. We're going to keep those going through the day. They do pick up in intensity, and we've got some more widespread snow showers and even a little bit of that rain mixing in by the afternoon on Sunday. This is when we see those temperatures go from the mid-30s back to the lower 40s, so we're warm enough for a few spots to be above freezing. That's why we've got that mix going. Then it's going to start to wrap up as we head into the overnight hours, and most of your Monday going to be dry, and we actually have some sunshine moving in too. So the thing to note with this is it does look pretty widespread through the afternoon on our radar, but not going to add up to much. Really maybe a light dusting of snow on grassy surfaces or on your car to start off your Monday as you wake up, but most areas not really going to see much of measurable snow here in central Ohio. Temperatures also going to be slowly climbing, so we add a few more degrees onto those temperatures through Sunday thanks to the system that's moving in from the south. It brings us a little bit more warmth. We're going to keep that going into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We'll also be staying relatively dry through most of this week. Rain chances holding off until late in the week. We do have temperatures back to the lower 40s again on Monday with some sunshine out there. We keep that going Tuesday. Wednesday, clouds return, and they stick around through Thursday and Friday with a chance for possibly some rain. We cool down into the following weekend before we warm right back up, close to 50 degrees by the following Monday.